I am Brother Sujit.
I am Brother Alphonse Velankanni.
I am Brother Adarsh Yesudas.
My name is Kasu Eliyas ready.
I expressed my strong desire to the friars in Solemn Friary. I met for the Arut and for the Basker. I told my desire to be religious, and the friars very joyfully welcomed me. I was so happy to speak with the friars and to know much about the Holy Father Francis.
While my father was talking with Father Julius Arundrani, by looking at his habit, I quietly asked my mother, who is he and what ministry his order is involved in. My mother, in her simple words, told me that these Franciscans are very simple and holy people. Those simple and innocent words of my mother inspired me to join the Franciscans.
Once, a friar priest by name Father Dayanand was delivering a homily on the gospel passage of multiplication of the bread to demonstrate to the people how a boy from the crowd brought what he had to make the miracle possible. He called me from the crowd to the altar. He further said that God is calling you and me to be part of His mission.
This made me think of my goal in the future. After my 10th, I joined the Friars,
where I was met by a person, Brother Rashekar Reddy, who invested his time on me and made me to be captured by this person of Jesus whom I worship daily. Thus, I voluntarily embraced this religious life.
Holy Father Francis is called Alter Christi, which means another Christ. That was the life that he lived, and the mission and the love that he had towards God. That's why it was called another Christ.
I am inspired by Saint Francis to be all things to all people. Saint Francis of Assisi was a man who lived the gospel life so faithfully. He challenged the church by his exemplary life.
I came to know more about St. Francis and his charism. He is really a greatest saint that history has ever seen. Though 800 years have gone by, he continues to inspire even now, young and the old. Likewise, he also inspires me through his writings, and his words tell me a lot.
I am drawn by two prime aspects of St. Francis of Assisi, namely Francis' love for Christ in deeds and words. The second aspect is the life of fraternity established by Francis.
The religious vows are poverty, obedience, and chastity. Having these three vows in our life, more importantly, should be able to fall in love with God.
It is said that you will do everything well if your heart is in the right place. Of course, I may wear a religious habit and I may proudly say that I am a religious, but if my lifestyle and my actions do not conform to my vow of poverty, chastity, and obedience, then my religious life is like the morning dew which disappears with the light of the sun.
To be part of a religious life, every religious has to profess three vows.
they are rather a means to a greater end. For when you follow Christ, you are not asked to give up all your talents and potentialities. On the contrary, you are expected to use them for something greater. Thus, I don't see these three vows merely demanding that we renounce something.
My understanding of religious vows is they are my personal convictions in my following of Christ. Although at the same time, I am aware of my limitations, but I seek God's strength in living these religious vows.